fire with my lover, and I'm taking cover for the bullet takes me out. I'm manic in love and we're changing colors like a disco ball. We light it up and burn it down. And the truth is you can't live without me, 'cause it's not that easy, but the drug won't let you down. 'Cause it's a killer, drop dead stone cold thriller, psycho love won't give up, we go round and round. 'Cause it's a killer, drop dead stone cold thriller, psycho love won't give up, it's gonna take us out. Never come down from the high we're feeling, and we're chasing demons through the darkness and the night. Oh, oh, feeling the heat as the flames burn brighter, and tensions rising through the smoke and through the lies. And the truth is you can't live without me, 'cause it's not that easy, but the drug won't let you down. 'Cause it's a killer, drop dead stone cold thriller, psycho love won't give up, we go round and round. 'Cause it's a killer, drop dead stone cold thriller, psycho love won't give up, it's gonna take us out. 'Cause it's a killer, psycho love thriller. We go round and round. 'Cause it's a killer, drop dead stone cold thriller, psycho love won't give up, it's gonna take us out. 'Cause it's a killer, drop dead stone cold thriller, psycho love won't give up, we go round and round. 'Cause it's a killer, drop dead stone cold thriller, psycho love won't give up, it's gonna take us out.
Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day
From the latest scoop around town,
to feel-good stories and messages of hope,
a few jokes and live calling,
highlighting local businesses,
discussing hot trends and news stories.
a dash of feel-good nostalgia,
I love those morning cartoons,
keeping up with upcoming events,
sometimes trying and delicious foods,
weekly horoscope updates,
an occasional flying duck.
some sparkle dust,
Don't forget my bell,
and my wand.
with our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow, comment live, or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
The Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Welcome to the morning show. I gotta tell you, something real quick. Expressions of Life Art Show.
Did you read those words?
I hadn't thought about it, but I'm
Think about this. Look, I want you to look at it. Visualize.
expressions of life. I do a lot of reflecting these days, so I don't know how much more.
You're
reflecting
worse
I
than a
wanna do.
reflection on a lake.
I know.
Expressions of Life art show. Expressions of life. Look around this room. You see that?
Yes,
Isn't that an expression of life?
it is.
More so than that.
Yes,
But that's also another expression of life.
truth.
And you know what's going to happen August 10th at this place? What place is that?
Sunscape Boca Raton, right on Boca Rio Road. It's a new senior facility. It's got memory care and assisted living. It's spectacular. Set to open in the next 6 weeks. And in conjunction with Boca Festival Days and the Walk to End Alzheimer's, Sunscape is having an art show, and we get to feature, goodness, about 12 artists that we have featured right here. I've sent it out to some other artists as well. So if you're interested, you can submit your application to us or call Sunscape directly. You can send it right here to the cafe or call us at 866-224-5422 and see what we can get you connected. And Sunscape, their number is 561-680-3600. Ask for Lori, and she'll get you all the information for spotlighting your art.
Or go to tinyurl.com/expressions of life and order your tickets. That does work.
That is the cutest URL I think I've ever heard.
Tiny URL?
Tiny URL.
Everybody uses it.
I've never heard
you
it
seen
until
this?
this.
Everybody uses it.
I
It's a
love
brand
it.
new POS.
I
that,
love it. It's easy. There's no hashtags,
It's not easy.
there's no underscores, there's
no. You got to know the
Expressions
word
of life.
Yes, because
So
all the
that's
other
the name of
companies
the
come
show.
like this.
So it's the name of the company, it's the name of the event. So it's tinyurl.com/expressions of life. I love it. I think it's easy, it's clear, concise. $25 online tickets, $30 at the door, and all of those proceeds, all of them, go back to the Walk to End Alzheimer's.
And it's an interesting concept. Come on out, show some support. They are brand new. They haven't even opened yet.
Nope.
They're not opening for another 3 weeks or
Somewhere.
2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
We are going to be doing a show there, so you're more than welcome to come. JC Dreesen will be singing
Morning.
at the show. We also are going to have Megan sing at
I
the
think
show.
Megan's coming in today to sing.
She is. She better be here. I'm going to tell you something. There'll be blood all over the place if she's not here.
I understand you guys all learned soundboard yesterday.
I was not here for the soundboard, but I know.
Okay. Oh, you left?
Yeah, I had to go early because my sister was coming over.
J-Lo was singing. G-Man was singing.
Really? I missed all that fun.
And Trippy was singing. They sent me the video.
Oh, okay.
And I said, and this is good news? Oh, yeah, we're learning the boy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those cuts and I'm going to place it on the air. I'm going to show the whole world what they do
When we're not
behind the
here?
scenes. Yeah.
When we go to a meeting, it's like when you leave and you go to out and mom and dad go to a party and you come home and the kids are having a party. So it was like when I walked in the door yesterday, I got Dawn and Freddie are back.
Well, you know, the
That's what I got when I
the
walked
funny
in the
thing
door
is
yesterday.
that Trippy can't speak regular English. She has to curse every other word when she raps.
Really?
Yeah. So I said to her, why can't you rap rated R? No, that's not the way I rap. Really? Really?
I don't know. Maybe she went to that concert on Sunday.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, what else everyone's got going on? Any news? Breaking
Yes,
news?
breaking news. Did you hear that LeBron James' senior son, oldest son,
I saw that.
had not a heart attack. He had
Yeah, the cardiac event.
cardiac arrest, which is more dangerous than a heart attack. A heart attack is the clogging of. This thing is the same thing that happened to the Buffalo Bills athlete.
When he went to, was he hit?
No, he says apparently this is a new phenomenon that the heart electrical system breaks down.
Morning.
And you have to resuscitate the heart, get it going, otherwise you die.
You know, so the question is, apparently it's got a higher incidence in African American males for this to happen. So knowing that he's an athlete, knowing that he is who he is, I'm assuming all athletes go through a medical physical, right? You get a
You
physical.
can't pick it up on a physical.
Was it not picked up?
You can't pick it up.
Because I remember when my son was playing football back in the day, we had to go to a cardiologist. He had to get cleared by a cardiologist before he could even go play football.
Cannot be picked up. Now they're trying to see the correlation between the two athletes, and they're thinking that it has something to do with a certain gene. But they're looking into it. But, you know, we wish him the best of luck. LeBron and his wife thanked the University of South California, USC, for their innovative. You know, you gotta sort of think when this is going on, because the kid has a very short lifespan if you don't do what you're supposed to do. And apparently, because of the incident in Buffalo with the Buffalo Bill player,
They know what
every
to do.
medical person in the professional and sports field, including high school teachers now, medical staff are going to be trained on how to do this, because they're afraid that this is going to be a growing phenomenon, especially with heat and stuff like
You
that
think so?
included.
Because it's kind of weird. I've seen it happen a lot more recently.
Yes.
It started with Florida Gators. They had a basketball player named Keontae Johnson. He just collapsed on the middle of the court playing FSU one day. DeMar Hamlin, Bronny James now, and then there was also a news reporter that just collapsed. I mean, they're not doing anything. They're just standing and then falling.
I'm wondering if it's anything with the energy drinks, all the things that.
Well, they're going to look at the correlations, because obviously these people must have something in common that's triggering this thing. Now, you know, in professional football, high school football, there's a lot of kids died during.
Summer practice?
Yeah.
Well, the heat is horrible. Yeah.
But
now
now
these
they-
kids practicing in the heat
Well,
is
no,
insane.
now they're saying that it has more to do than the heat. They're going to start putting restrictions at a certain heat. You can't
Yeah.
practice, which is about time. You shouldn't work outside at a certain heat. But this is a new phenomenon, and they're looking into it because this could be bigger, more explosive than anything else. You can imagine having people drop in the middle of a game.
We need to come up with clothes that, and I know they make cooling clothes. I know the new athletic wear has like all of this fabric that helps you with cooling and water resistant. But there should be clothes for people. Think about the landscapers, engineers, all these people that are outside on the work lines, FP&L. It's hot outside to be doing what they're doing. There needs to be some sort of cooling body system. They used to make these like hold packs that would blow air, you know, like the headphones, blow air, something that these people can wear.
Well, they have those fans now. They're like AC on the sidelines and everything else, and dugouts. You know, to me, I think it has a lot to do with the stuff that's coming in that you drink, the powder, the mixes, the this, the that. I think it
Like
has
energy
something
drinks.
to do
It
with
could.
that stuff, because all of a sudden it's everywhere.
It could be in a supplement. It could be anything that we don't know. You know, me
It's-
and you know me in supplements.
And it's funny because Major League Baseball, the NFL, NBA, all of these people have restrictions on things that you can take. You have to get permission to take Tylenol, because you know they sell Tylenol in different forms, and if you take the wrong form, you're gonna get suspended.
The Florida Gators a while ago, they had a quarterback named Will Greer, and they had this undefeated, perfect season going on. And then he had taken over-the-counter drugs, and he was suspended the whole year because of
right.
PEDs.
That's right. You have to be careful. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you're an athlete and your trainer tells you take this, before you take this, get permission from the league, because you don't know what's in this. You know, you add two chemicals together and it creates a PED.
What's a PD?
Performance enhancement drug.
Yeah, steroids.
PED. Oh, okay.
Something that it's considered cheating because it gives you an advantage.
Well, there's going to be a lot of stuff. You have to define what it is.
And don't take it thinking they're gonna forgive you.
So you know we're 1 year to the Summer Olympics. 1 year
In
away.
France? Is it in France?
So see what's going to happen with that. Apparently, there's still some medalists that didn't get their medals from last year.
Yeah, that's because they got no money.
Last time, no, it was something with his performance, and one of the medal winners was disqualified. And then it was between, did U.S. move up to silver or does U.S. move up to the gold, because this one was disqualified, and they have yet to receive their medals because they're still in figuring out what happened. But it's because of these performance enhancements drugs, and they were found, and she was disqualified.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I was waiting for the, oh
You know,
yeah.
if it makes you run faster and jump taller, is it fair to drink something?
Not when you're in competition. If you're going to do it just for your own, if you're running track for yourself or you're out working out and you want to do it for you, by all means do what you want. If you're in a competition and it's against other people and you've got the unfair advantage because of this, if you're just more athletically inclined, that's one thing. But if you're taking a performance enhancement drug or a drink or an injection, it's not fair.
So Bonds will never enter the Hall of Fame, even though he has the Major League home run record.
I don't think so.
He's
I have no idea.
he's
Because if
been-
they're not going to allow him
PED.
in, or if they're not going to allow Pete Rose in,
Pete Rose
They're
is for
probably not-
gambling. It's not PEDs though.
yeah.
And then we have
I don't think
Bonds,
so.
we have McGuire, and we have Sosa, which were the 3 hitting champions, home run
But
champions.
then it
of their
makes you
era.
think, why were they the champions? Was it because of the
But that's the
drugs?
question.
Exactly. You
Roger
don't know.
Clemens will never be in the Hall of Fame either because he took PEDs.
Yeah, if you look at Barry Bonds, his like rookie season, he's
He's a
this
stick,
tiny little guy.
and he grew up to be a monster.
By the end of his career, he's just massive.
And you know who his godfather is? Willie Mays.
Ah,
That's why Willie Mays went to and said, you gotta let him in, and they won't let him in, because these enhancements, as least as you think, gives you an edge. If they do, they're gonna say it's cheating.
then they better not put A-Rod in there.
They right now make the Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay.
He's not
Yeah,
going.
you talk about, does it make your body stronger and more athletic? Yes. But then all of those, and it's this double-edged sword. It makes you stronger, right? He got jacked. He got better at his skill in his sport, but at the price of using these PEDs. Now, could he have just gotten stronger and better by working out and better food?
I mean, he still has to hit the ball that's coming at him 100 miles an hour. It's just he has more power behind his swing. That's
So
all.
does it give? Then they say some of these enhancement drugs, and you see them all over social media, even marketing to people like me. It gives you better endurance. It does more for this. It's all of these things.
Well, people now are throwing 101 miles an hour. That's a train coming at you. The problem is, did they take enhancements to get there, and then you stop taking them, and after a year, you work your body to throw 100, 99, but did they get there, use that to get there? And there's a lot of political stuff that goes
It's like
on.
these weight loss drugs. If you take them for the rest of your life, you'll stay thin for the rest of your life with whatever side effects. But if you stop them, then
Yeah, but
it's-
they
you're-
have that diabetes drug that you
That's what I'm
take
saying.
to lose weight, and you start growing an eyeball out of your ear. There's something wrong with that.
You know what? You don't know what it's going to do.
You start scratching your eye, and it's
People are
over
coming
here.
off of it, but I know that was a quick fix. I'm making money. Remember the fen-phen?
How can
Remember the fen-phen
there was
problem?
there was another company. I don't want to use the name. They got sued because it gave you gallstones. Gallstones? Is that the right word?
Oh my gosh, there's something with baby powder was causing ovarian cancer in women. Baby powder.
They
Stop.
lost. Johnson & Johnson paid billions. They lost.
So simple things
Baby
that you
powder.
just don't realize, and things
It's
you,
toxic. Do you believe that? I used to live on baby powder.
I think it's got to be. There has to have been enough data and claims against it that it held its weight.
You should smell like your body sweat all the time. Stinky, stinky.
What'd you do to get smell out of your sneakers when you played sports?
Don't put anything.
Baby powder,
No,
right?
you get cancer.
I
Do
know,
not
but
use
what did you
underarm
put?
deodorant because it has aluminum oxide. Don't use that. So go a la natural.
So what'd you do when your sports sneakers were stinky?
Let me smell.
I didn't.
Let me smell. Oh my God.
Yeah, I didn't place it worse. I just used deodorant.
Don't, because you cancer.
What'd you do
gotta
with your
walk around
sneakers where your
stink.
sneakers would get wet?
What do you think the NBA players throw their sneakers away after every game? They throw their sneakers away or they give them away after every game.
Oh my gosh, really? You don't put powder or anything in them?
No, they get rid of them.
They have these things these balls that go in to make them smell better.
No. Professional athletes
They
don't
just get
do
rid
that.
of them after every
When
game.
you're making $55 million a year.
But don't you got to break in your shoes?
No, you go to the shoe company and say, listen, I need 162 pair of sneakers. And they deliver them to their locker.
Can you imagine? Like that? It's crazy.
And if they have their names, like LeBron, you think LeBron pays for his sneakers?
Well, no, that's different.
And everybody goes to LeBron, yo, LeBron, gonna have your own sneakers because, mine smell.
I heard Messi had a great game last night.
Again? Did you see the first game? He won on a kick? And did he have another great game last
I
night?
think they were he scored 3 goals or something last night.
It's not fair that this guy's in the league. You know?
I know, because he's playing against high schoolers,
It's not
basically.
fair. He's
Yeah.
playing children.
Yeah.
There's got to be other people that are good or
No,
They're-
it's not in this league.
They're good,
No.
but to his standard,
No, come on.
yeah.
The world, when he was in Europe, those guys were good. He's playing Brazil. Those
Yeah.
guys are good. These
but
guys?
just not here in the States. Certainly
No,
not
he's
in
playing
South
high
Florida.
schoolers, college kids.
I mean, even our best players on Team USA, they're playing for Chelsea. They're playing for Real Madrid over in Europe. So I mean, we don't even have our best guys in here on America's soil.
And what they're doing is, I'm going to tell you, Beckham, is that his name? The owner? Brilliant. He wants to bring soccer back. He wants to use Miami as the Mecca. Listen, my hat's to you. Bring all those crowds down here because we need them.
No.
We need them. You need to grow our environment. And if it's through soccer, you know, I love soccer when they score. So every time you score, you back it up, you see the score, and then you go do something, you come back it up, see the
It's
score.
funny. People say soccer is boring. It's slow. But what is golf?
Oh.
Have you ever played
Slow.
golf? Ask if she's played golf.
Golf is relaxing.
You ever play golf?
But to watch golf,
It's relaxing.
Have you ever played golf?
no. Never
So
played
don't
soccer
criticize
It's
something
either. I'm not
you've never
criticizing
played.
anything. I'm just thinking when you watch something on TV and people watch golf
Have you
all
guys
the
played
time,
golf?
I play mini golf.
And he's approaching the 18th hole. I fall asleep in Rock'em Sock'em movies. I could never stay awake during. I know it's relaxing.
Let's go shoot 9 rounds. Let's take everybody to shoot 9 rounds. Huh? Not you.
I'm only
because
into mini
you're a
golf.
gangster. You cannot play. You can teach.
Why?
Because I hate gangsters.
Why
They
is he a
get-
gangster?
Oh my God, because he's going to get it on the green and you'll be lucky to get it off the tee.
Oh, I know.
True? You know how hard it is to hit that little ball straight? With the wind and the this and the that and the sun. My body was
Hit it
twisting.
straight. I'm lucky if I can get the what's it called? The club to hit the ball.
Yes.
Without missing the ball.
That's what makes it
that's what
so
that's called.
hard.
Yeah, I know.
And we can go to the driving range. Everybody go down to the driving range.
the
It's right there.
concentration of what it takes,
And the
but that's an
putt-putt green.
individual sport.
They have a little putt-putt green.
That's what I need. We'll go
Let's
to
see how
Boomer's
good you
putt-putt
are.
green. I know.
But the bottom line is, it's hard. It's
Yeah.
frustrating. It's harder than tennis. Golf.
I can't play tennis either.
You ever play?
I tried. I have no eye-hand coordination.
So how
And
can
I
you
don't
say
like
it's
the sweat.
boring? Then
I
you
didn't
should
say it was
appreciate
boring.
something.
I just said when you're looking at people who complain about soccer being boring, and I don't see why they think soccer is boring. I can't imagine what sport they like.
No, soccer's not boring. If you have a good team, soccer's not boring.
If you have a good team,
a
nothing's
bad
boring.
team, no, baseball is boring when you have a bad team. I can't watch
You think
the
baseball's
Mets.
boring?
I
Baseball is
cry.
probably the most boring sport of all. Yeah.
When you watch a bad team, like the
Really?
Mets are bad this year, oh my God. They played the Yankees last night. Normally, I would be watching glued
But
to the
don't you hope
TV.
every time the next person gets up, the excitement is they're going to hit the ball?
It's not that they're going to hit the ball. The object of the game is, are you having a decent year? If you're a bad player and you hit a ball one time, well, there's no fun in that. To watch a consistent team put it together, like what the Phillies did last year, you must have been in your glory.
Oh my
Well, they're
gosh.
doing it right now as well too. Marlins are on a 1-9.
Now the Marlins die.
Yeah, they're on their past 10 games have been 1-9. Phillies have been doing pretty good, so I'm scared
But
of
the
the
Braves are going to take away that.
scared of the
that,
Braves, yeah.
But the bottom line here is that the teams that were supposed to win, the Yankees and the Mets, in my world, stink. And they're good players. They just stink. The formula doesn't work.
Do you ever think what a small microcosm of the world we are right here? There's such a bigger vastness
No.
of everything, of life,
Why would you do that?
of society,
Why would you do that?
of personnel.
What is wrong with you?
I told you, I live in reflection, expressions of
That
life.
just made me pucker. Don't do
I
that.
made you pucker. I made you think about it, right?
No, I don't want to think about that. The microisms,
Just like
microcycles.
this small little dot in this world we are.
I mean, that's kind of what happened in Barbie.
Oh my God, is
Is
that
it?
what it
I
is?
like
This
Barbie.
is a Barbie thing?
I don't know, I haven't seen
I would
Barbie.
never
They
watch
have-
that movie.
They have this big scene. They're all dancing together. They're all singing, having a good time at this party. And then Barbie goes, "Does anyone think about death?"
God.
Do you ever think we're just a small microcosm and there's an entire vastness world out there and we're looking at where's our next event and where's our next gig? And there's all these aliens and makes me think
Oh.
of Rustin, all these things out there going and just laughing at us going, you have no idea
Did you
what's
see
coming
today
next.
Congress, today at 11 o'clock, Congress, we should turn it on, is having the alien, they were subpoenaed by Congress to come in, NASA, and talk about the alien footage that they try to suppress. And there's no resolution to this thing. They have to tell them the truth, what they think it is. And it's a sighting of an alien ship. And the problem is that they brought it to Congress.
Why is
So
that a
watch the
problem?
news tonight, because they've been trying to keep it suppressed.
You can't suppress it.
Well,
should
here we
bring
go.
Russ- I told Russ to come in this week.
I think it was Russ I saw in this craft. When I saw a glimpse of it, I said, "Is that Russ?"
Casey, did you really see Russ here the other day?
Yeah, I did.
You're the only one
He
that saw
said
him.
that he wasn't here.
Exactly.
He was in, and then he was out, and then he was in again.
No, he said he wasn't here. He says that you
He
must
told
have
us
been
it was a
hallucinating.
clone. It wasn't him.
Casey, what does Russ look like?
Oh man,
What color is he?
he's an old man. He's
Okay, but
Caucasian.
what color is he?
He's
He's
Caucasian.
Caucasian. Okay, and what kind of hair does he have? What color is his hair?
White hair.
Okay, so it wasn't
It
him.
wasn't Russ.
That was Steve.
Because he's black and he's bald. He's a great looking man for his age. I wish I looked like him when his
We said to Russ,
age.
we go, where were you? He goes, I wasn't there. It must have been my clone because
Yeah, he
I wasn't there.
I think he saw Alan Low Allen, whatever his name is.
Who came in? Oh, could have been. He came
Because
in.
he's
and
always
left.
coming in and out.
That's true.
Very nervous. That
That's
guy makes
true.
me very nervous.
He came in. Last night I locked the door for whatever reason. I locked the door because you had a set in here and I was doing my thing. And there was someone trying to get in.
Oh, that was Bernie.
I didn't let him in.
I went to the window. I went like this to him.
Did you see
He's
who?
set. It's Bernie.
Okay.
I said, you got to go with the inside. You can come, but don't come when I'm doing the set.
And I figured it was Bernie who was going to disrupt the whole show. So I'm
Yo,
like,
can I ask you, G-Man has this thing where he laughs so loud. What is wrong with him? So he's sitting back there and he's talking to himself. So I'm trying to get his attention, a little less. And he's talking to himself about what they were talking about on the set.
Really?
I was dying. So he has a picture of a guy with a hose, a hose for the flowers. And the guy has a gun, like a gun to his head, and he's squirting himself in his
I
head.
guess the conversation was painful for him.
Is that what that means?
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah. He was like shooting himself in
And
the
this
head.
is normal behavior for you.
He's showing that he's bored.
Exactly.
He's bored.
He was bored during that show.
Is that what
He
happened?
didn't like the conversation.
He didn't like the conversations, not that he was bored. Because he kept sending me snippets. That ain't true. He was upset because they were putting
They
men
kind
in
of do. I don't like that. There can be
Why?
controversial things. I'm not into male bashing because not all men are bad,
Not all men are good either.
but neither are all women.
Neither are women.
So
but
I
the
don't-
conversation was a simple question. How do you
Because
feel
we're just
about
a
this?
microcosm of the world. We should not be bashing each other. See? We should be
Anybody even
kind-
think about death?
Why I reflect on
But
life
the
all
new
the
view
time.
is playing this Friday at 6:30 on the radio. Check it out, and we're gonna air it. At this time, we're gonna air it on time.
We aired it on time last week
No,
too.
we didn't.
Yes, we did. 100%. It went out Friday night at 6:30.
Okay, so check it out because it is a good show, and it talks about different relationships and how women see their viewpoint.
Do you think people can change?
Yeah.
Josh,
Wait a minute.
she got it.
What does that mean? Give me some words.
I feel like people, like, they have certain qualities that they're always going to be stuck with, but, like, if they really put their mind to it, they can improve on it. But then, like, it just depends on, like, the willpower of the person. Like, if they really, like, stick their mind to changing this thing, but, like, people can always, like, revert back to, like, the qualities that they're, like, given.
So let me ask you a question: who does more change, men or women?
Women.
Yeah, women.
Because I feel like when, like, women go through, like, life and, like, go through, like, marriage and motherhood, like, their personality shifts a little bit, but, like,
And men don't change during marriage and motherhood and all that.
I mean, like, they do, but definitely not as much.
So this is what I'm gonna do. So you got the new view, which are four women's opinion of life. Wait till you get the old view, which are four men, and I'm going to go back and forth weekly.
Someone
Same questions
posted male dinner, and it was just a beer or something.
with a straw. But I'm going. What I'm sizing up is once I get the woman thing done, because the men are easier. Men know how to do things a little easier. So I'm gonna have four men in here. I'm gonna have their opinion of the same questions that women posted the week before, and it's gonna go back and forth.
I like that idea.
And then I'm gonna have the women and the men one day meet once a week, and we're gonna do a big campaign, and we're gonna see what happens,
It's
baby.
kind of what Vlad wanted to do, but hasn't done it yet.
Yeah,
But I
but
like
Freddie's
the
doing
idea.
it.
You should do it.
So if you want to be on the new view or the old view, because the old view is going to be the men's version, contact us. And you too could be on television, radio, and everything else. But I want to do this thing, and I want to go back and forth, and then the fourth show of the month will be everybody combined.
You think people can change? Or people do change?
I think that people changing is like a different flavor of the day. Because on Monday, you're not who you are. On Tuesday, who you're not. On Wednesday and Thursday, you change all over again. And Friday is a new you. And Saturday, who knew what happened for the rest of the week? And Sunday is God's day, so it's a wild card. But you are not the same person every day.
True.
So the definition of change means?
Means true change, like your convictions change, what you want out of life change, how you treat people change. Not, I like vanilla ice cream today and chocolate tomorrow.
So if you're trying to be successful and you fail at it, do you change the word successful?
I think success changes as you change. So when you're younger and you're raising your family, success is money, right? 'Cause you have to support your family. You need
So
food on
money
the table.
is your definition of success.
No, at that point in time, right, when you're trying to buy your first house, you're putting your kids through school, you're getting them through college, and as you get older, success for women, based on who we work with, is not always financial at that point. It's they need to express who they are and find their voice and
But
share
let's
what they
use
have to
money.
say.
Let's say money is a form of success. $1 as opposed to $1 billion. Anywhere in between there, you ever hit the mark? See,
Me
that's
or
why
in
money
general?
can never be a thing of success, because if you make $1 today, did you have that same dollar yesterday? No.
Well, why
so
did Elon Musk,
100%.
who's got how many billions, change Twitter to an X?
Well, who cares about Elon Musk?
But because you talk about success, he's measured as one of the most successful.
By whose definition? Not mine. I think that Elon Musk has a lot of money, and he thinks he has a lot of power. So now he's trying to change minds.
Why did he go from the bird to the X? Anyone know? It went public like yesterday or Monday.
To
Oh,
raise
for
more
Twitter?
money. It's going to raise more money when you go public. Now you do
It's to
realize
go public?
you just say he went public.
No, it went public that he changed the branding of Twitter. It's no longer the bird,
He's
it's an
been
X.
trying to do differences with Twitter. He's been trying to do that check mark thing that you have to pay $20 a month.
I'm not
To verify?
entirely sure, but I do think it's kind of suspicious that he's doing this close to when they announced Threads, and he was very mad about that. So to me, it kind of seems, I could be very wrong about this, but it seems
You're
like
probably right.
like a publicity stunt, just so he can get
Agreed.
Twitter back in the news. That way they're still talking about Twitter and not just Threads.
But
Do we
doing
like
it
Threads?
X,
I don't use
Do we
either,
like
so-
Threads?
I tried it. I have it. I don't like it. It's nothing.
Anyone use Threads?
It's the same difference as Twitter.
Threads
yeah.
is a Facebook thing,
Instagram.
right? It's
They
like
say
a
it's
new
like
real
a
type of thing.
friendlier version of Twitter type thing.
But Twitter I like because you get everything. You get everything from X to Y.
Yeah, look what's
to
on
Z.
your Twitter.
No, they come on my Twitter. I
They
don't-
just happen magically. It's like Lucky
But
Charms.
I got 10,000 followers.
They magically appear in your Twitter.
I agreed to follow them if they follow me. What's wrong with
You
that?
find it?
No.
Okay.
I saw that they were changing the thing to X, but I didn't see anything more on it. I didn't want to read it right now.
It's funny because he's trying to change water. He wants water not to be wet. And he's going to keep doing it. And he understands that when he does things controversial, it sells more than things that are not.
Well, I think that's in general.
But he understands the concept and he's not afraid to do that. He doesn't care if he changes Twitter. The guy has so many billions, he's bored. So let me change Twitter today. Let me make it X. Tomorrow I'll make it Y. Why? Because I can.
You know, I was watching a reel on on social media this morning. It was, you don't have to buy anything today. Nothing from Target, no fast food, no Amazon boxes. No one's buying anything today. Imagine a day where you don't buy anything. And then think
Every
back
day.
to, well, you don't buy anything. But there are a lot of people that buy something every
Do
day,
you
right?
buy something every day?
Yes.
Okay, you see America, this is what not to do. She's the reason we are going to be hit with another quarter point.
It could be something as simple as shampoo and makeup sponges.
Another quarter point is going up today on the interest rate.
You think so?
I know so.
But think back to when we first founded America.
But it's the reason it's sitting right here. Listen to this story because she's going to tell you about America. She was there.
Reflections of life.
Reflections in
Before
life.
cars, we only had horses, and you had to grow your food, and you had farms. We weren't buying things every day. It was on barter. Now you press a button, and I get makeup sponges in 12 hours.
Okay.
I mean, corporate America changed in the 80s. And then technology made it worse.
But do you
Technology,
understand
yeah.
why they raised the interest rate? Does anybody understand why they're doing that? To
They
stop
say the
inflation?
housing market has frozen where it is.
Forget about that. But do you know why they are doing the interest rate increase?
To stop inflation, which I never understood.
Okay, so I'm going to explain it to you.
Okay.
They want you to buy less without telling you buy less. If I tell you I don't want you to spend money for this 30 days, you're going to wonder why, no? And in some cases, it's going to make you spend even more. The more you spend, the more watered down it is. And what happens is the rates begin to get higher because as people want things, the rate goes up, not down. You need price. So what they want you to do is, let's say you're going to buy a new car, and they raise the rate another quarter of a point. Is that going to discourage you to wait? Maybe I'll wait until the rates come down. That's how you cool off the economy.
Wasn't it ridiculous? I went to go buy shampoo at CVS. $26 for this bottle of shampoo.
And you bought it.
I bought it.
That's it.
But I needed it. It was an important shampoo to have. But then I went on to Amazon the next month. $15.
I know.
So
You're
why?
not listening. You're not listening.
So you tell me how these big box stores are going to stay
You're
in
not
business.
listening.
People
You're not-
like me keep the
If you keep
economy
using
up.
that finger to purchase, the rate will continue to go up. If you stop, freeze it for 30 days. Gasoline went up 10 cents yesterday.
20 cents.
20 cents in some places.
Wow,
That's only because Boca has a 17-cent surcharge.
it does?
You didn't know that?
No.
Boca has a 17-cent surcharge.
Is that why
on a
Deerfield's
gallon
so
of
much
gas.
cheaper?
In 20 cents in Lake Worth, where I live, we have a Wawa right next to us and a Chevron across the street. They both went up from like 29 to 49 and then 69 or something.
You got to go to Costco, which is only a 7 cents tax.
What's Costco at?
It was at $3.19. It's probably up at $3.30.
Wow.
It's still cheaper than the outside.
Do you need a card to get from Costco though?
Yes.
I'm not waiting in that line either.
But I know there's no lines. You go right now, there's no lines.
But it's near your house.
There's the right way. And Dawn. Shh.
It's near your
It
house.
doesn't
People
matter.
who don't live in that area, you spend as much to get there in gas and then 30 minutes
It's
to wait on
3
the line.
minutes from here. If you listen to the plan off the air, we all be happy. Just be happy.
Again, you're waiting in line for 20 minutes.
Thank you.
You're not.
Yes, you are.
If you are, I will buy you lunch. If you go right now, there is no lines, bro.
Okay.
Trust me. I know every moment of the day. I've lived there for 12 years. I know every moment of the
Because
day.
you live there, so it's good for you.
It's good for everybody.
And this
If
show
you
is
do it
not
my way.
sponsored by God. Just do it Freddy's way.
But that's why they're going to raise the rate, because it's almost there where things are starting to come down. The foods that disappear, go
Eggs.
rotting and stuff like that, they're coming down. It's the box cereal. You're paying $7.99 for a box of cereal. Do you guys know the cereal used to be 59 cents a box?
Or $3.25, I remember, like $3.
59 cents a box.
That's why I don't buy name brand stuff. I go to Aldi, it's like $1.50 for the same Cheerios, or
Please
$7 that are name brand.
Don't tell everybody the secret sauce. You didn't hear that. If you go to Aldi's, man, you get some freaking deals.
That's what someone else was saying. Aldi's is great. I think it was Chelsea.
And Aldi's is a brother of
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's, and
Not Trader Joe's?
and the two brothers have a difference of opinion.
It's like that Hallmark movie where two brothers made wine and which wine got chosen.
There's a new
We're going to do a
Aldi's.
Hallmark movie at your house.
There's a new Aldi's right here on Federal, by the way, and it is fantastic. And you see, Aldi's.
So you think they're really going to raise the interest rate another
I know
quarter
they
point?
Are. They have to. I know they are. They're there. They stopped the inflation. Now they want to bring it down. And if they can make you think 30 to 60 days to wait to buy that car, that's what brings down the rate. If people stop buying, if people start doing this, oh look, Amazon. Oh, let me
What
buy.
happens when you need toothpaste? Or you
You.
need soap?
How much toothpaste do you
I
need?
know. There's necessities, and then there's just stuff you're going to go purchase.
And you know this one. She walks in with 4 bananas, and I said to her, "Why did you buy
What,
4
too
bananas?
many bananas?
Too
So I
many
brought 'em in
bananas.
here before they go bad.
So why did you buy so many bananas?
Because I thought I was going to eat them, and I knew by Wednesday I was never going to go through them. So you
How
guys
many
have
did
oranges
you
and
buy?
bananas. 5.
No, because there's 4 here. What, you have 1 banana in a week?
I
Why
bought
would
them on
you do
Sunday, and I'm not going to go. It's already Wednesday, so I brought
So
them
Dawn
here.
has raised the price of bananas by 5 cents. Thank you very much.
I have
You
this
brought in
fear.
waffles.
I didn't bring waffles.
What was the yellow box?
Swiffers.
What's Swift?
Swiffers to clean to dust with. Because I've hoarded that also.
I almost ate the Swifters.
Because you know what happened? I order on these subscribe and save things on Amazon thinking I'm going to go through these cleaning products in a month, and I don't. And then I get another one. And the next thing you know, you get another one. I've got 3 boxes of Swiffers to dust with, and I don't dust, so I brought them in here. I figured
Then
G-Man
you
could use
wonder.
it.
Then you
Wonder
wonder
why inflation
is going through
But
the
it's
roof.
not just me.
Oh, it's you. There's a lot of yous out there. A lot
I
of
have this
yous.
issue, this fear of running out of things that I might need.
Like a Swiffer? Like a dust bunny? Swiffer? Are you serious?
Like running out of things, running out of makeup sponges, running out of mascara.
I worry
things that I
about
might
eating
need.
a sandwich, and you worry about having
Running
3
out of
boxes of
things.
Swiffers.
Exactly.
And your stuff costs more than my stuff. And then you wonder why we have inflation.
The difference between the male and the female brain.
Oh man, wait till we got to get on the old view.
Anyone ever wonder about running out of things?
What? You're 19. What are you gonna
What
run
do you
out
run
of?
out of?
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
Yeah. Shampoo, conditioner. So
Well, you have long hair. When you're like this, you don't care too much about that.
Do you use one product or multiple?
I use anything that's on the shelf.
You wash your hair with the same body wash?
Even soap if I had to. I don't care.
'Cause it-
If you think I'm going to spend $25 for a bottle of shampoo, I would. I don't know how Chuck doesn't pull out whatever hair he has left. I would be like frantic. What? No. No.
I'm a little complicated.
I would look at your shopping bill and says no, no, no.
And when he does that, I'm like, things that I need.
What do you need, Dawn? What do you need? A
I didn't-
$25 bottle of shampoo? Seriously?
That was crazy, right?
Oh, and then you regret it?
I didn't
Let me buy
regret it. I
this. Now
needed
I have
it.
regression.
I needed it. Casey, how about you? You afraid of running out of things?
Nope. I think as long as I still work, as long as I still have enough resources, I'll be a-okay. Just keep grinding.
Josh, you're afraid of not having something?
No. As long as I got water and bread, I'm good.
Water and bread.
Yeah.
That circle of life is very small, very small. Water and bread.
And I know you don't really care at all.
I don't care.
You just don't.
I don't.
That's the amazing
Bread
thing.
is good. Water is good.
I'm like, what'd you have for dinner? Eggs and bread.
I had eggs last night
And bread.
with bread.
And that was
That's
fine.
dinner.
All right,
It's
perfect.
too much dinner, actually, but that's fine.
No protein.
Because I'm on a protein type of deal.
And
but
carbs.
I have to and cut down the carbs. But I'm on a mission. If I was like you, that I can eat anything in the world, watch out, I'm going.
Well, I got bananas and I got oranges.
Are we having margaritas?
Have you
with
seen
a
what I
steak
brought into
dinner?
the food, into the studio? There's coconut milk. I swear I live here. Oranges, bananas, and chocolate. What sustains me in life, I think,
Grilled
is going to
dinner.
You eat a
sustain
lot of
all of
chocolate.
you guys.
You eat a lot of chocolate?
Not a lot, but everyone who comes in here needs chocolate. Sally,
Okay, so
Steve.
you buy chocolate because
the
of
studio.
everybody else's needs? Oh, now I understand why your finger does the walking. There used to be a Yellow Pages. You guys know what the Yellow Pages are? You still know what it is?
Yeah.
You know the White Pages too?
Do you remember
White
that?
Pages?
The thinnest
It's the
paper
Yellow
ever.
Pages, but the White Pages are just phone numbers, people's
Oh.
names and phone numbers. So there was a commercial that's let your fingers do the walking. You remember this? It was the #1 commercial in New York City. Let your fingers do the walking on the Yellow Pages.
People come in here. There's no toilet paper. We need paper towels. Do you have chocolate? I'm hungry. Someone comes in. I'm starving. I need lunch. I try to keep food here for people.
Time out. Somebody said we don't have toilet paper?
Yes, I go ahead.
Did they say that after they came out or before they went in?
After, and I said, did you look under the cabinet? Now I'm trying to train everyone to look under the cabinet to replace the roll.
So wait, you see, the problem is if you put out the rolls behind the toilet, like you put 3 rolls there and the one in the thing, they will disappear in 24 hours. Because everybody will use the toilet paper to wipe the nose, wipe the face, wipe the ears. They use them as Q-tips.
But that's why I hoard all that stuff behind your chair in the back.
You gotta hide it.
Because I gotta hide it because everyone says there's not and then they go to take a paper towel. They take a roll of paper towels.
I don't understand that paper towel thing.
I don't either.
I don't know why you even have paper towel in the bathroom because they throw it in the toilet and get stuffed.
No, we haven't done that. But that's why I hoard things. That's exactly why I
Maybe
always have to
we'll
have
do
an
is we'll take
abundance
the
of things.
27 rags that somebody bought and put them in the bathroom. Use this
27 rags.
to dry your hands. 27 rags.
Yeah.
How many were in a pack?
I-
100?
I
How many
know it.
packs did you get?
It was just one pack.
Must have been like 50.
There's
in
like
a
50
pack.
left in there.
They're like washcloths.
Use that
So-
to dust.
So now I got plenty. I could have dusted with that. Who needs the Swiffers now? I've got dusting washcloths.
And it cost $1.
See that?
Was it $1? No.
I don't know, it was something cheap.
See, when you buy a
Swiffers?
lot of cheap things, next thing you know, ever go to Target
No, that's expensive.
And
That's
you go to buy,
Target.
what, even Costco, you think is
Target.
inexpensive, and you walk out with a
Costco is good.
$200 bill.
Yeah, but at least in Costco, $200 gets me enough food for 2 months.
But then don't you have to go to Publix afterwards?
I never go to Publix.
Or Aldi's or Trader Joe's? How many
do. I
grocery
get cans of
stores do you
beans.
go to?
I get Aldi's beans, and I go to Costco to buy bread.
And then where do you get meat?
What meat?
Winn-Dixie.
Winn-Dixie.
So
No,
you do
no,
all
no,
of
no. I go to Walmart now because Walmart has declared war on Costco and Winn-Dixie.
So on a weekend, you go to Costco, Walmart, Aldi's.
I go to Walmart and Aldi's, and they're right next to each other. I go walk.
Don't you ever just feel like you just want to get everything in
No.
one store?
Got no time for that nonsense. My mother used to go to 7 different places for the juice, the milk, the eggs, Pathmark, which is your Publix. She used to go to different places. And I used to love it as a kid because I used to go in the station wagon in the back and play with my
Takes the
G.I.
entire
Joe with the
day
Kung
up.
Fu grip. Huh?
That takes your entire day.
And she used to do it on Saturday.
Running errands.
All day.
All day.
And we used to go to all these different places. I loved it because it taught me the value of a dollar. My father used to say, you see this dollar? I'm going to use this dollar in 7 places and have change. So he used to show me how to buy things and still come home with money because he spent a little, because gasoline was $1 a gallon. I mean, hello?
You could buy the same cereal, I bet, at Dollar Store. Right?
Yeah.
There are things that the Dollar Store has a lot of stuff.
You can make your own cereal, you know. If you take regular whatever, a regular bread, dollar box, you add fruit to it and you put powdered sugar on it, voila.
Bread and fruit and sugar make cereal?
Yeah,
What kind of bread are you using?
it don't matter.
What do you mean bread?
You toast a piece of bread, you cut it up. What is wrong with you?
Can you imagine Freddie as your dad sending you off to
So
school with
these
a
are
bowl
good-
of cereal
good
while
jail
you're the kids
tricks
go, what are
when
you
you go to
eating? A piece of toast?
No, I'm not sending him to school because people laugh at him.
I know.
But if you do it and you don't put milk in it, which saves you money, and you put the bread in there, and you put vegetables and some powder and sugar, and use stevia, don't use sugar, because the sugar is no good for you, right? Trivia.
Sugar's actually
Trivia.
better for you than the
No,
trivia.
no,
Because
listen
your
to
body
her.
doesn't know
Don't
what to
listen
do
to her
with
because
trivia.
the sugar costs $8 and the trivia costs $2. So you do that,
They're
you
paying
put
the
fruit,
sugar farmers.
and you put fruit, or you put peanut butter on the bread before you cut it. Jelly and peanut butter cereal, and you cut up a couple of pieces of bread, and you put fruit in it. You got the best cereal in the world.
Or you get the Uncrustables.
You could do
Do
the.
you like Uncrustables too?
Yeah, I go to like BJ's and get the giant like 40 packs of them and just keep them in my freezer.
How much does that cost you?
They're like $20.
Okay, my cereal.
So it's 50 cents a Crustable.
My cereal will
Uncrustable.
cost you $3, if that. With little powdered sugar is the only thing that I don't know how much it costs. Other than that, voila. With a glass of orange juice, which is too expensive, by the way. So you got to get an orange,
Depends what type of orange juice you get.
real orange juice, not that stuff that
From
You can get
Concentrate?
the concentrate for like
it'll
$2.
take the
Orange.
paint. It'll take the paint off your car. No, you don't want that stuff.
Which is why people like me drive the economy up. Remember
You
I
what?
tell you? That's why people like me drive the economy up. Let's see if I can get through today without buying something.
You're the reason we have inflation. I'm going to call you inflation from now on.
Just me.
I'm saying inflation.
But yet, when all the bills come in, what do?
Don't.
Thank you. Josh is like a running tab here because he runs out and gets something every day.
I just don't
I
understand
give him
how he
extra money. He
buys.
goes, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah," because you're going to go back out tomorrow.
I asked him to get one piece of plywood. He brings me 3 different
Nikki
sizes.
told me they were going to charge him for the whole piece.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
So they cut it
What a
up.
ripoff.
So they cut it up into 3 pieces so they could get it here.
I got to tell you guys, this man
It
doesn't
looks
even
great.
use a freaking ladder. He's too tall. He says, no, I don't need a ladder. It looks unbelievable. It's the best he's ever looked. Better than when we first got it.
All right, more to come. I got to go set up for Reinvented Life with Pamela Chanel David, all the way from San Francisco. Got to talk to her. Maybe we go out next month. Do that. and
This
Tipsy
show
Nation.
brought to you by
Inflation.
Inflation Creation.
Have a great morning, everyone. We'll see you in a little bit.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye. Just head into
Thank
A.
you,
We're heading
thank you,
over there.
thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.